Yo, brothers be betting. Brothers be betting. Hey, uh-huh. Brothers be betting. Brothers be betting. Yo, I'm not gonna get into this rap game. Nah, let me stop. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Brothers Be Betting with your co-host, the kid.
Your boy Tim,
All right, let's
what's
get it
going on?
popping. Another day, another dollar, brother. Um, it was a hell of a weekend. For my birthday, man. Man, it was crazy. I got pretty much tore up. Tito's hits very different. Uh, I'll never do Tito's again. But outside of that,
Hey, no
it was pretty
mistakes,
good.
lessons learned. No
Exactly.
mistakes, lessons learned.
That's it. That's it. How's
Hope
everything going with you, man?
everything is good. I cannot complain. Rangers are tied the series. Life is good.
I
Hopefully they
actually
can
can
bring that
believe that.
energy to Carolina. But we'll take the wins where they come. We need
Right,
one in
right.
Carolina though.
I'm actually pretty surprised that the Rangers actually are still in it.
Hey,
Because
let's
I thought for a little while it wasn't gonna happen.
underdog life is fine. And I'm not touching the games, but if they win the cup, it'll turn out it'll turn out lovely for me.
Right,
Anyhow,
right. I mean, listen, my team is doing trash right now. I mean, thank goodness we won last night, but oh, dude, I don't know what to say.
that was a courtesy game. They couldn't do that to Texas
No,
after
no,
after all that. No,
no. Yeah, we're not gonna get definitely none of that. I mean, our hearts go out to all the families affected. That it was a disgusting act, disgusting. Um,
absolutely awful.
and yeah, like I said,
That's a
our heart,
conversation for a different pod and a different group of people. Just
yeah, yeah.
pray for the
We're not gonna
families and everyone involved.
right, right. So we're definitely not gonna get into that. But yeah, let's get into this betting. Let's actually just kick it right off with our bets of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and get DraftKings up on the screen here. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up to DraftKings. All right. Um. So let's take a look here at what is going on. First and foremost, what do you like from here right now?
I'm going Tampa. Tampa Bay money line,
Tampa Bay
and
money line. Wow. Okay.
Tampa Bay
Okay.
Rays. Nothing crazy today. They should get that game, but they play the game in the field, not on my hopes and dreams and research. But Tampa Bay is my lock of the day. Uh,
Okay.
they should they should go ahead and clean that up for me. Start me back on the winning track.
Right.
Um, Again, nothing with 400 or over, but Tampa Bay is a strong move today. Um, what
Okay.
about you? What you got?
Um. Since we both lost already, I mean, I guess we could start this over. I already put out on the Twitter, at Brothers Be Betting, subscribe. I put out earlier the LA Dodgers. Right now it's the seventh inning. They're losing 1-0. They should have
Yeesh.
cleaned that up easily. I don't know what happened, but right now they still got them, probably winning. If I had to put my pick of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Houston Astros have been on a tear, and the Guardians are terrible. New logo, same crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Houston Astros money line.
Fair enough.
Lock, lock of the day. Lock of the day.
Another. Let's see how it rolls. Um, the 14-day challenge is rough though. I did get about what was it, 3 days in before the Nationals took me out.
Right.
But hey, to be fair, we are trying to rotate different sports and also not picking layups. Layups being anything over 400.
Right.
And so it's interesting. That's about all I got there.
Right.
Now, let's have some fun with it.
Okay.
You can check
Okay.
those bets out on the Twitter page, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So we're gonna start the 14-day challenge all over again, and if it hits, it hits. If it don't, we'll see what happens. That's not the
On
end
to
of the
the
world.
next one.
It's not the end of the
Exactly.
world.
I have been mopping up with the prop bets though. The first
Okay.
shots in the the parlay from yesterday, the hockey one, worked out well.
Hmm.
Thank you, Edmonton, for holding up your end of the bargain. I expected the Rangers to win, but y'all were the wild card, and y'all did what y'all needed to do. It was an entertaining game, for nothing else, and it kept me up way too late. But that's life. Um,
What are you gonna do?
playoffs, playoffs. Every night, I'm pretty much up till midnight, going on 1 a.m. And
Right.
it is what it is. But it's the best time of year.
Right.
Playoffs for multiple sports, and that looking forward to football. But you still got a couple of things to tide you over before it's baseball only.
Right. And we are gonna get to football in this cast today, but before we do, we should do our bets for today for the Boston Heat and Boston Heat. Yeah, the Boston 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 and Miami. Wow, I said the Boston Heat. Wow. Yeah, we should go ahead and do that. So I
They
think
got
we're gonna.
Boston.
What's up?
I said they got Boston at 2.5 right now, favorites, and I personally think that's accurate. But
Hmm.
what you take? Who you got? Who you got taking this game tonight?
Well, I mean, Butler's hurt. So you don't know what version of the Heat you're gonna get. The Celtics. It looks like they're gonna you know take this game tonight too. So I got Celtics money line.
Yeah,
I would even go as far as saying Boston plus 3.5. I mean minus 3.5.
lock it in. It should be a good game. That Golden
No.
State series is going to be
Mhm.
interesting. Um, I don't know, man. The gentleman sweep isn't the thing. You give a team an inch, they try and take a mile. So
Right.
hopefully, um, it should be interesting. But I got Golden State Boston finals, so I would like for Dallas to let Golden State hold up the end of the bargain.
All right. So you want to do that for one of our bets today? Just to just have some fun because we're also gonna do a three-leg parlay for tonight too because we already opted in. Three legs plus for tonight, and if we lose, we get back our money. So let's
Hey, no harm
do
in it.
no harm in that. Exactly, exactly. So we'll go Celtics and we'll go Golden State for tonight as a two pick. We'll throw in $10. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, man.
A
The
little
worst
ten
that
flat.
happens is, yep. And we can also check out those odds for division winners because I'm sure they're already up.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna get to that just for NFL. We're gonna get to that. Before we do though, let's do for tonight's game a three-leg parlay.
For Boston, and Miami. I mean, what's Tatum's points at? That's the question.
Tatum right now, Tatum the minimum is 20 plus,
I mean, he
which is
gets 20.
and then we could do 25.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna have to work that hard. Um, the 20 is a given.
Mhm.
Um, Wild card though, Lowry's supposedly back, so I mean that should be interesting. They might try and lowball him on points.
Oh, they absolutely did. I mean, they start plus 9 plus is a minus 185. Um, they got it all the way up to 13 plus is 100. Oh, is plus 185.
I mean, he gets more than 10. Even on limited minutes, he gets more than 10 because he's going to go to the line a few times.
So I would say we'll do the 25 for Tatum. Uh, we'll do 10 or no, we'll do 11. We'll do 11 for Lowry.
And um, who's a safe bet on rebounds?
We could do
Um,
threes also. I like threes.
well, they sure as hell jack up enough of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. What's the over under on Tatum for threes?
We don't even need to do that. We could just do the plus threes. So we can do Grant Williams uh plus one, plus two, or plus three. He should definitely get
Got
one.
you. Yeah, he should get one,
At
probably
least
two,
one.
but one safe.
One safe.
Um, what else we got?
And then they got Jalen Brown plus two, plus three, or plus four. I don't think he ain't at four, but
I would say two.
okay. Okay. And then Marcus Smart has been shooting lights out with the threes.
Yeah, so he's probably starting high. What do they have him at?
Plus one is negative 1,000. Plus two is minus 190, and then plus three is 160 plus 165.
But negative 1,000 is disrespectful. Do not put it on your ticket.
No,
Um, unless you're betting large sums of money, which that's not what we're doing here. We're just having some fun.
right.
Um, Marcus Smart, I at least two, but
Okay. I was saying I can't combine that in my bet.
uh, no fun.
No, that's not. That's
DraftKings, what are you doing?
not, you know how DraftKings is. Um, so let's check out rebounds. What do you got for rebounds? We're gonna obviously go to Bam first. They got Bam plus seven is four from plus seven to plus 11. Plus seven is 450, and then plus 11 is plus 190.
Plus seven is 450.
Minus
Yeah,
450,
we're
yeah.
trying to skip. Yeah, we're skipping those.
Okay.
Where does he hit under 400? Or what is he at for like 9 boards?
After nine boards would be 10, which is plus 115. If it's plus nine, it's negative 145.
Hold on, let me just check something.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
There's no harm in pulling someone's stats. Why not do your research before you bother? So
Might as well.
let's see what Bam's looking at. I'm not concerned with his salary. I'm concerned with his stats.
Oh, they got also
His because he
Struss.
averages.
Mhm.
I mean, you can use StatMuse, you can use ESPN, you can use anything to pull up someone's stats. He's averaging 10 boards this season, so
I would
I
say if
would
you want to
say,
be safe, if you want to be safe, I would say let's go with nine. But
yeah, I was gonna say, what's the odds on 9 though?
nine is negative 145, and then plus eight is negative 240.
I mean, you can go at 9. That's still one under average. So
I kind of want to be safe, just so we could win. I would say plus eight, just to make it a little
uh,
better.
to sure it up, yeah. I mean, if
Sure
he's
it up.
averaging 10 boards, you know, barring anything crazy, he should get at least 8. Um,
Now, what do you think
so
about Max Struss? Because Struss has been shooting lights out kind of too.
he also made me some money over the weekend. Shout out to him.
Hmm.
First basket. I appreciate you. Um,
They got him at +2 at negative 140, 425, and then +3 is negative 140.
nah, I'm leaving him out of rebounds.
No, no, no.
Or is
I
this
meant
for?
no for threes. This is for
Oh, for
threes.
threes. I was like rebounds. No, no. He should hit 2. He should definitely hit 2.
Right,
Especially with Butler not being like 100%. Like the ball will move.
right.
Miami does not care who scores. That is one thing. Watching these playoffs, they don't give a damn who puts the ball in the hoop. So he should be able to get that.
Here's one more. I don't know if you want to do this. I'm not putting in Jason Tatum because Jason Tatum could either be on or off for threes, so I'm not a huge fan of it. But Al Horford for one 3-pointer is negative 380.
Al, old man Al.
Old man Al.
He'll hit one. Like they'll dare him to shoot one. They'll definitely dare him to shoot one.
All right. So right now we got Tatum plus 25, Lowry plus 11 points, Grant to make one 3-pointer, Jalen Brown to make two, Bam to get 8 plus rebounds, Struss to get plus two threes, and Al Horford to get one three.
Sounds solid to me.
And we got it at a 50% boost. So how much should we put in for this one?
I say $20. See what happens.
All right.
What's the payout on $20?
The payout on $20 is 245.
That's 10 times your money. Why not? Um,
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, they got some disrespectful. Oh, I was able to add Marcus Smart also, actually.
you were able to add Marcus Smart.
Yeah, they got either. So, did you want to do the one to be like on the disrespectful tip, or did you want to do plus two?
Yeah, one. Why not?
Why not, right? He's gonna do at least one. Um, so we got a $90 boost on that. So the payout turns into 290.
There you go.
All right, lock it in, folks. 25 points Tatum, Lowry plus 11 points, one for Grant, 2 points, two threes for Jalen, 8 rebounds for Bam, two threes for Max, one for Horford, and one for Smart. Let's
Looks
do
good to
it.
me.
All right, bet has been placed. All right, let's
There
let's
you
see what
go.
happens later. All right, now on to some football. Super early football stuff, guys. It's gonna be a very interesting season. So we're gonna do what? Team futures,
Just winners today. We
division
could we could
winners.
deep dive into wins and losses at another time, but who just who do you think's winning the division today?
Let's do division winners. All right, AFC East. Uh, this is a no-brainer. The Bills,
Buff. Yeah, I was gonna say Buffalo next.
Buffalo. Yeah, like there goes without saying. I mean, Dolphins. I don't care if they got Tyreek. They ain't got their quarterback's trash, aka Tua. Um, the
This is the
Jets.
prove it year for Tua. The Jets are gonna be mediocre at best.
Right.
I got high hopes. I still love them, but year two under Salah. Year two for the quarterback. There should be strides in the right direction. But
Right.
last year they were 4-13, so realistically, you're shooting for like 6 or
Yeah.
7 wins. Um,
If that.
I,
If
I
that.
took a peek. Yeah, I took a peek at the schedule. It's
Mhm.
rough. We got The alternate division we get to play is the AFC North. Thanks. Um,
Yeah, good luck with
so you got Baltimore, you got Cincinnati, like no love.
none, none at all.
Pittsburgh doesn't have a quarterback, but it's a well-oiled machine out there, so
Right.
you can kind of book that. And Cleveland, who the hell knows?
Exactly.
Watson might not be playing that week. He might not play at all this year. But
Yeah.
that's again a whole can of worms that they got to figure out.
Yeah, it
That
looks
is,
like there was an HBO special that came out yesterday that two of the girls came out.
yeah.
So yeah, that's not looking good for Cleveland right now.
Oh, super guaranteed money too. Like they
Right.
can't walk that back if they wanted to.
Not at all.
Um, but
All
hey,
right, let's
that's Cleveland's wallet. Let's move on to another division.
NFC South. Bucks, the Saints, Panthers, or the Falcons. Um,
Yeah,
Bucks
Tom Brady's
gotta
not
be.
dead or retired, so yeah, the Bucks are
Yeah,
going to win that division.
easily, easily. There's nothing else to really discuss. I mean, Panthers don't have anybody. The Saints, God, they re-signed Jameis Winston,
I
and
mean, it's rough, but they play that division tight. Like I don't understand why. Like
mm,
the Bucks should run away with the division, but those divisional games they beat up on each other, which is what they should do. But
right,
Tampa wins that division.
right, easily, easily. NFC North, we got the Packers, the Vikings, the Bears, and the Lions.
This man said the NFC North like there was something to talk about.
I'm saying,
Um,
I have to say it at least.
Green Bay. Next question.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, we're not gonna even discuss it, ladies and gentlemen.
Green
We're
Bay.
coming up
Next
to the
question.
yeah, exactly, Green Bay. Next division is kind of tough. We got the NFC East, my division, the boys, the Eagles, the Commanders, or the Giants.
I mean, the Cowboys are the under. Like they'll show up in the regular season and not do anything in the playoffs. The
Right,
Eagles have finally like I don't know. I feel like this is Jalen Hurts prove it year.
yep.
They literally gave you everything that you could need. Um, I'm sure he'll do well, but Washington Wentz will be hurt by week 10.
Yep.
So that's heartbreaking. But hey, um,
And the Giants,
and the
who cares?
Giants had the same record as the Jets last year, so same
Right,
same sort of scenario. Um,
right.
they're not winning the division, so you can rule them out. So you got the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Commanders. Make sure we get it right, Commanders. Um,
Commanders.
honestly, I feel like Dallas is gonna win the division, but like not by a lot, and it's not gonna be a very large win total. like
Um,
they might win the
I got the
division by a
Eagles.
game. I
I got the
flip a
Eagles.
coin, flip a
Yeah,
coin.
yeah.
Either way,
I'm not gonna put that on the slip because yeah, that could be a toss up between the Eagles and the Cowboys. I mean, I don't think the Cowboys have enough juice to actually win because they lost a lot of their receivers and they lost some of their defense. So I don't see the Cowboys winning the division. I see the Eagles winning it or the Commanders actually. Because I mean,
no
the
one.
Commanders defense is crazy, and
Yeah, I
you
mean,
that's
the
a toss
problem
up.
will be the problem will be the same problem it was last year. Like
Right,
you don't have stability at quarterback, and like Wentz, if healthy, would be stability, but that man is not known to stay healthy. So
right.
unfortunately, I rule them out. But it'll still come down to week 17. Uh,
Hmm.
flip a coin. Why not Philadelphia? I mean, they'll. Why not?
So we're gonna put it on the slip officially. Eagles.
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
I
Let's do it.
mean,
Go Eagles.
not by much though.
not by much. The NFC least is, they're always it's always a toss up, and it always comes down to week 17. Next division, we got the Rams, the 49ers, the Cardinals, or the Seahawks.
The Seahawks are rebuilding, so you can rule them out. The Rams should win their division,
The
but
Rams should
teams coming
win,
off Super Bowls aren't always 100%.
right? They did lose.
Like,
They lost that dude on defense. I forgot his name. I believe Whitaker or something like that. Uh,
uh,
but they have enough. They have enough weapons to win.
yeah, and Matthew Stafford literally got there last year, and they won a Super Bowl. So I see no reason why they can't beat anyone in their division again without an issue. I would go Rams. That's
Let's go Rams.
that's where I'm going.
All right, Rams it is. Rams it is.
Yep.
The next one, this is going to be actually the toughest one to call. The Chiefs, the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Raiders.
Yeah, I was looking at that. The Broncos got better. Russell Wilson is a solid quarterback, and they have not had one of those in a very long time.
Right.
But the Chiefs have kind of started getting rid of a bunch of players, and I mean, they're letting people walk, which is it's weird, but okay.
Right.
Um,
They let Tyreek Hill go for whatever reason.
yeah. Well, I mean, they couldn't pay him. Like you gave Mahomes $500 million. Like somebody was gonna have to take a loss, and he said, "No, nah, I'm gonna get this tax-free money." So good for him. I'm pretty sure Matthew left as well.
Hmm.
Tyrann Matthew. So
I think he
like
went to the
you
Saints.
lost,
I believe he went to the Saints.
yeah, you lost the key on defense too. So I'm gonna rule them out. Um,
The
Denver
Raiders got a
looks
lot better.
solid. The
The
Raiders
Raiders got
got
a lot.
better.
They got a lot better. I don't think they'll win the division, but it'll be close.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm torn between Denver and the Raiders, because
Mhm.
they literally went out and got one of the top five receivers in the league,
Right. And then you have
and
Waller. You have one of the best tight ends in the league too.
yeah, like there's no reason for them not to perform. And then the last team in that division, yeah, we already ruled out Seattle. Um, yeah, no, Raiders or Denver. Um,
I would lean towards Broncos, but Raiders. I mean, the Raiders could easily win that division too. That's a toss up, but I say Broncos.
yeah, no, I go Denver. I trust Russell Wilson more than I trust Derek Carr. Um, and that's kind of where I'm leaving that one at. So Denver on the slip.
All right, Denver's on the flip. Now, AFC South. We got this is a pretty laughable division now. Also, we got the Colts, the Titans, the Jaguars, or the Texans. Now, obviously, we're ruling out the Jaguars and Texans. I mean, there's no reason to put that on this slip unless you're crazy. Um, it's really between the Colts and the Titans. Um, the Titans got rid of AJ Brown. We got him. Yeah, go Eagles. You know, already know. But they got Derrick Henry, and they still have Ryan Tannehill, I guess.
I'm
Um,
Tannehill left Miami and became like an MVP type player, which is still blowing my mind. But do I trust Tannehill more than I trust Matt Ryan?
who would you believe in more, Jonathan Taylor, or do you believe in Derrick Henry? That's what it really
Derrick
comes down to.
Derrick Henry, absolutely. But
But
if it comes
the,
down to week 17 and one of those two has to win a game, I'm going Matt Ryan.
I'm going Matt Ryan.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's a
mean
lot.
that's kind of what it boils down to. Um, I don't trust Tannehill to do anything right. But he's always had the safety net of, hey, I'm going to give the ball to Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Like, and if Derrick Henry, if they put 8 in the box, it'll slow him down. It's not going to stop him, but like at some point, you're going to have to throw the ball to win the game.
Exactly.
So I'm going Colts.
All right. And finally, probably another hard one. The Browns, the Bengals, the Ravens, or the Steelers.
Well, we can roll out the Browns. They don't know what their I they don't know what their quarterback situation is going to be for like half the season, because
Right.
like after all this, you have to suspend him for some time. Not saying that he literally was proven guilty or anything like that in court, but um, the player conduct, the professional conduct clauses, you're going to have to suspend them for some time.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be stable. You can't count on Cleveland to do anything.
No.
Um, Pittsburgh, uh, rookie quarterback. You can. I mean, they're
Small
going to be
hands.
above 5. I don't even care about the small hands.
I was just joking. I
People at the
don't know.
Mel Kiper Jr. be picking the wildest shit. Like, hey, this dude said something bad on Tuesday in 1999, so I feel like he's not going to be the future of the team. All right,
Mm.
buddy. But anyway, it's his first year. That's a lot. I mean, they'll be above 500, but I don't think they're winning the division.
No, no, me neither.
Le- Lamar's got to stay healthy, and they literally just got rid of his number one receiver, so that's not going too hot. And then you have Joe Burrow, who is now proven that he can get to a Super Bowl. I'm going Bengals.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm going Ravens,
That's
and I will tell you that why. Um, the Ravens. I know they got blown out both games last year to the Bengals, but I think the Ravens have a better defense. Yes, they did lose Hollywood, but you can't count out his the running game from Lamar or now both of his running backs are back, by the way. Um, you still have the tight end. You still have their tight end. Name escapes me right now, but it'll come to me later. I promise. All their defensive weapons are back. Uh, I and
Does
Lamar,
Lamar stay healthy? That's the
with
question.
they beefed up their O line in the draft. They beefed up the O line. I think they can, and they added a safety also for their defense. So their defense is even more monstrous. Um, do you take out the fact about Burrows and the Chase dynamic? No, but and Mixon, of course. I forgot about Mixon. I can't forget about him. But I don't think their defense is better than the Ravens.
Fair enough. I don't know, man. I They are also coming off a Super Bowl, so who knows? They might underachieve.
Right.
Um, and Burrow did. He looked like he was playing hurt towards the end of the Super Bowl, but yeah, it depends on which quarterback stays healthy for me. Um, and neither of them
So
have a really good track record. So
right.
um, Lamar's got experience, but Burrow's also got experience. Well, playoff experience. Um, yeah, that's a tough one.
I
If
mean,
you
we
want to
could
go
skip it.
Baltimore, uh, for adventure's sake, let's see what Baltimore does.
See what Baltimore does. Okay. All right. So we got for our divisional picks this year, guys. The Bills, the Bucks, the Packers, the Eagles, the Rams, the Broncos, the Colts, and the Ravens. How much are we gonna put on
What
this?
I honestly, just for chicks and giggles, what is a dollar payout?
Uh,
Because I'm sure it pays out something ridiculous. Because all these odds are crazy.
$1 will get you $352.
How
$10 will
confident?
get $10 will give us 3 grand, 3,500.
How confident are you in these picks?
The only okay, I'll be honest with you. The only one that scares me is the Ravens and the Eagles. Outside of that, everything else should hit.
I mean, I say we put $5 on it and see what happens.
All right,
We
$5 will
can
get us good
still
payout,
like what? Still like 1,500.
1,700, 1,700.
I was close. All right. I mean, obviously, we can double back to this later, and I'm sure we can, as more information comes, do individual division bets like closer to preseason. But
Right.
I mean, for now, that's pretty solid.
All right. We're gonna lock this in too, folks. Replacing $5 on the division winners this year.
Adventures,
The
adventures.
adventures indeed. Adventures indeed. All right, and you know what? With that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for today. Uh, we'll be back on Friday for sure this time, but
Absolutely.
we're gonna try to keep a consistent schedule. Wednesdays and Fridays, Mondays if we can, if we feel like it. But right, right
Yeah,
now,
Mondays are rough.
Mondays is rough, man, because work schedule and everything, and Mondays everybody hates Mondays. So, uh,
Exactly. Everyone has the case on Mondays,
right,
but Wednesdays and Fridays are a lock. So tune in the same time, same YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. Brothers Be Bettin. We're on Twitter. We're getting on to the other stuff. Um, it's always an adventure.
yep. And with that being said, this is your boy Sid the Kid.
And it's Tim. Take it easy. We'll see you
All right.
Friday.
And ladies and gentlemen, as always, we're going to always now end it off from now on. All it takes is $1 and a dream. Holla at your
Absolutely.
boys.